Hello friends, my name is Miss Kati. I work for Avon Grove Library, and today we are going to be making an American flag craft. So I have my sample over here. This is what we're going to be making. It looks like a jellyfish, doesn't it? And what's super fun is when you finish making it, if you want to, you can punch a hole in the top and put a string through it and hang it. You can hang it on your porch, you can hang it in your room, you can do whatever you want with it. So to make this craft, all you're gonna need is a paper plate, which I've already cut in half for us. Something to color blue, so it could be paint, it could be a marker, it could be a crayon. I'm gonna use a crayon today to keep it easy. If you do paint or marker, just make sure that they're washable. So if you get them on your hands or on your clothes, it'll wash out easily. We have these super fun paper cutters in the shape of a star here at the library. If you don't have this at home, that's okay. You can just use your hand to draw a star, or you can find it printable online. You'll need a glue stick. You'll need some white paper for your stars. And you'll need streamers. If you don't have streamers, that's okay. You can use construction paper instead, or even regular white paper. You can color it red. And if you didn't already notice, the colors that I'm using are red, white, blue. And that's because we're making the American flag, and those are the colors of the flag. And then last but not least, you will need a pair of scissors, and a stapler or tape will work too. All right, so we are gonna start by coloring in the top of the flag. So I'm gonna take my blue crayon and I'm just gonna color this whole thing blue. And if you're using paint, just make sure that you put newspaper underneath of it, like I did. And that way, if you get some off of the plate, it'll just be on the newspaper. And if you notice, I'm coloring on the side of the plate that has the ridges. It doesn't really matter which side you color it on. I kind of like this one because it looks a little bit like a sun, doesn't it? All right, so once you finish coloring your plate blue, now we're gonna cut out our stars. So like I said, here at the library, we have this fancy star cutter. But if you don't have one of these at home, it's easy enough to just make your own stars. So I'm just gonna take 4 of them. Now I'm gonna take my glue stick and I'm gonna stick them on my plate. So if you are using paint, you wanna make sure that you either put the stars on while the paint is still wet so they stick, or you're gonna have to wait for it. I put the glue on the wrong side. So yes, we like to reuse things at the library, so my paper is not totally white, so I wanna make sure I put the glue on the side that doesn't have lines on it. What was I saying? Ah, yes. So if you are using paint, you wanna make sure that you put the stars on while the paint is still wet, or that you wait for it to dry and then put your stars on. Otherwise, it'll get messy. But you know, sometimes we get messy when we're making crafts, and that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna put my last star on. All right, so we've got half of our flag done. So now we're gonna make these stripes. So I'm gonna take my streamers. And like I said, if you don't have streamers at home, you can just use regular paper. And I'm gonna try to cut 5 strips that are about the same size. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm gonna do 3 red ones just want to make sure if you're one of my little friends watching this, that you get your grown-up to help you with the cutting. Or if you have your own pair of scissors that's just the right size for you, you can use those. All right, so I've got my stripes. So now I'm gonna staple them onto my plate. And like I said, you can use either tape or a staple for this part. Katie forgot to put the cap back on her glue. You want to make sure you do that because otherwise your glue stick will dry out, and that's a sad day. Make sure you ask your grown-up for help with stapling if you need it. All right, so last one. All right, so here is the finished product. Like I said, if you want, you could always punch a hole in the top and loop a string through it if you want to hang it up. Or you could just wave it around, dance with it, whatever you want to do. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. If you are watching this video and participating in our 2020 summer reading program, make sure that you remember the code AGL20. That's capital A, G, L, and the number 20, no spaces. And what you can do is you can use that code to completely watch a YouTube video mission as part of the Love Your Library mission. And also make sure to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, because that is another one of the activities that'll help you complete your mission. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day. And if you make this craft, be sure to post a picture of it and tag us so we can see it. All right, see you next time.